Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think will win Nightwing versus Deathstroke? Deathstroke and Nightwing have always been two fascinating figures in the DC universe. Each has their own unique past, creating a unique mark. Nightwing originated from Robin, Batman's close companion, before stepping out to assert himself on his own path. Meanwhile, Deathstroke used to be a seasoned soldier, later undergoing experiments with super soldier serum, which turned him into a warrior with power far beyond human limits. Before we delve into the analysis, please click the subscribe button, please remember to turn on notifications, and click on the bell icon. Thank you very much. One of Deathstroke's most outstanding features is the superhuman strength he possesses. This is not simply a level of strength that reaches the highest human limit, but also goes beyond that boundary, advancing to the primitive level of superhuman ability. His muscles and physique are so enhanced that he can overwhelm a human in an instant, easily tossing opponents into the air with a single arm. Deathstroke has been known to throw people several feet away, snap a sword as if it were a toy, and lift a massive block of concrete and throw it with bare strength. These descriptions suggest that he is not only physically superior, but also incredibly terrifying in combat. His strength has been compared to the combined strength of 100 of the strongest adults, creating a powerful and overwhelming presence that is etched into the minds of anyone who sees him. Deathstroke possesses speed far beyond the upper limits of human endurance, reaching levels approaching superhuman speed. He has demonstrated this ability in numerous encounters with opponents known for their extraordinary speed, and it is worth noting that these battles have not been one-sided. Hector Hammond once observed and commented that Deathstroke was fast enough to take down Reverse Flash if the opportunity came. Even Wally West, one of the icons of speed, had to admit his incredible agility. Not only is he able to move, Deathstroke also possesses flexibility, balance, and body coordination that reaches a superhuman level of perfection. His reflexes are far superior to the best warriors, helping him dodge bullets naturally and accurately. Deathstroke can even easily catch incoming arrows or daggers without looking at them, both sharp and powerful in every movement. Deathstroke is known for his extraordinary endurance, allowing him to maintain physical intensity for days on end, even while wearing heavy armor, where he fought continuously for 5 days and nights without falling. This level of durability has been described as superhuman, as evidenced by his ability to withstand devastating attacks from Wonder Woman, Superman, and Lapidus, without losing his balance, and recover quickly from seemingly fatal impacts. Deathstroke's regenerative abilities further highlight his fearsome abilities, as his blood can clot in seconds and wounds can close within minutes. Depending on the severity of the injury, the healing process can be completed in seconds or hours, but the results are always astonishing. He has demonstrated the ability to heal himself by mending entire broken bones and overcoming severe burns that covered 90% of his body. More remarkably, Deathstroke's regeneration factor can even overcome death. Although he cannot survive a direct injury to the brain, his unique immune system can trigger an over-repair mechanism when affected by infection, thereby reviving his body. It was this mechanism that brought him back to life after being shot in the head, making Deathstroke a symbol of resilience and indomitability. Deathstroke possesses superior brain activity thanks to the Enhanced Soldier Initiative, an experimental procedure that activated a latent metagene and accelerated neural evolution in extraordinary directions. This transformation has given him exponentially increased mental capacity, allowing his mind to operate at its optimal state at 9 times the efficiency of a normal human. Deathstroke's mind has developed to the point where he can access and control brain functions at the cellular level, allowing him to process information with unprecedented precision and speed. Thanks to this ability, he can simultaneously analyze situations, predict strategies, and react to complex changes in battle in a split second. His mind is not only capable of logical reasoning, but also reaches a level of visual and sensory sensitivity, allowing every movement, sound, and small detail in the environment to be fully captured and exploited. This creates a huge advantage, making Deathstroke a natural strategist, who can turn every confrontation into a chessboard where he always has control. Deathstroke has long been one of the most dangerous and formidable enemies the Teen Titans have faced. He is known for his coldness, precise calculation, and superior fighting ability, making every encounter a challenge of survival for his opponent. Among his familiar enemies, Robin, later Nightwing, is the one with the deepest connection to him. The confrontation between the two sides is not only a battle of physical strength and skill. In addition, Jericho, The son, with a family tragedy, is also an important name. The conflict between Deathstroke and Jericho is not simply a conflict between villains and heroes, but also a broken bloodline, where fatherly love is overshadowed by violence and betrayal. Terra, another character who is closely related to Titans, also contributes to highlighting the image of a dangerous Deathstroke, willing to take advantage of the weakness of others to serve his own purposes. Deathstroke also often clashes with other superheroes, who intentionally or unintentionally prevent him from completing assassination contracts. Each time, he proves himself to be not just a simple assassin, but also an elite warrior, able to confront many powerful enemies at the same time. I really hope you subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot, and you are the best. Thank you very much. Nightwing has never been weak when it comes to physical strength. He possesses the ability to perform feats that many people are amazed by. Even as Robin, Nightwing proved his superiority when he dared to confront Bane directly with his bare hands, a clear demonstration of his toughness and durability. In many other situations, he has shown the ability to lift and control heavy weights skillfully, such as throwing an entire refrigerator, turning flexibly while carrying a large man on his shoulders, or forcefully throwing KGBs through a solid wall. That strength is also affirmed by the feat of breaking a Titan's leg, an action that shows both determination and explosiveness in battle. In addition, Nightwing once supported a 1,000-pound block of rubble directly above his head to free people trapped in a burning building. Nightwing possesses not only exceptional physical strength, but also the will and great responsibility of a hero, who is willing to face danger to protect the lives of others. Nightwing reaches the maximum speed a human can possess, allowing him to move with incredible agility in both movement and combat. He can match or even surpass the speed of his mentor, sometimes being faster than Batman, with the ability to run at about 30 miles per hour. Trained since the age of 4 in the harsh environment of acrobatics, Nightwing has developed incredible flexibility, balance, and coordination, creating movements as graceful and precise as a combat dance. He is one of the very few people to have successfully performed 4 consecutive backflips, a skill that requires absolute body control. In addition, Nightwing's reflexes are considered extraordinary, enough to dodge a series of attacks in a split second, and even dodge bullets fired at terrifying speeds. In many situations, he can also concentrate intensely to detect the path of a sniper bullet, something that even experienced warriors find difficult to achieve. Nightwing is agile, precise, and effective in every movement. Nightwing has been trained since childhood, which has helped him form an extremely abundant source of latent energy, enough to maintain his fighting strength in all circumstances. He often patrols for many hours a day and can still participate in long battles without losing focus or composure. Nightwing is even capable of maintaining continuous activity for up to 4 days without rest, demonstrating his endurance far beyond the limits of a normal human. His bones and muscles are hardened to the point where he can withstand a level of damage that few can withstand, creating a body that is both strong and durable. His endurance is often compared to that of Batman, who was his mentor. Nightwing has survived intense confrontations with Blockbuster, who possesses superhuman strength, and Osiris. He has also proven resilient when a .32 caliber bullet grazed the back of his head, but still stood firm and continued fighting without flinching. This shows that Nightwing is not only physically durable, but also possesses a spirit of steel, enough to make him a resilient warrior in any situation. Nightwing possesses genius-level intelligence, thanks in part to the rigorous training and guidance from Batman throughout his adult life. Through years of study and practice, he has accumulated extensive knowledge in many fields, especially prominent in modern technology. Nightwing's system hacking and technology manipulation skills have become so perfect that many people consider him to be able to surpass Batman in this aspect. Not only good at technology, Nightwing is also a master strategist, always knowing how to analyze situations, predict the actions of opponents, and choose the most effective attack or defense plan. That intelligence combined with a steadfast, indomitable will has helped him stand firm in the face of fierce challenges. In each battle, Nightwing's sharp thinking is clearly shown through his ability to combine tactics and personal skills, giving him a great advantage even against enemies stronger in physical strength. Nightwing has long been associated with fierce confrontations with his eternal enemies. Among them, Blockbuster is the most formidable opponent, who has repeatedly turned Bloodhaven into a bloody battlefield. With overwhelming strength, cruelty, and unlimited ambition, Blockbuster is always a giant shadow weighing heavily on Nightwing's shoulders, forcing him to use all his intelligence, fighting skills, and will to protect the city. Besides, Tony Zuko, who caused the tragic death of his parents, is not only an ordinary criminal but also a fierce obsession engraved in Nightwing's mind. Every time he faces him, Nightwing not only fights to prevent crime, but also has to face the painful memories that have shaped him. Nightwing must constantly confront these underground forces, from small-scale thugs to large-scale organized gangs. Every encounter is an unequal battle, where he is both a protector and a symbol of light for those lost in the darkness. Nightwing has proven himself to be a talented fighter capable of taking on any opponent. Of all his challengers, Deathstroke has always been considered the most dangerous and resilient. The two have met many times, and although Nightwing possesses impressive skills and incredible agility, he has never won a fair fight. Deathstroke is superior in physical strength, speed, stamina, and durability, factors that give him the advantage in direct confrontation. However, that does not mean Nightwing is easily overwhelmed. His fast, precise attacks and tactical ingenuity are always enough to cause significant damage to Deathstroke, forcing his opponent to work hard to win. The confrontation between these two characters not only shows the difference in strength, but also highlights the resilience and indomitability of Nightwing, a warrior who is always ready to stand up against enemies who are superior to him. When viewed objectively, Deathstroke is clearly superior in physical strength, durability, endurance, and superior weapon systems. On the contrary, Nightwing possesses unique advantages, including flexibility, reaction speed, creativity in combat, and the ability to accurately analyze the opponent's actions. Moreover, the experience of having directly confronted Deathstroke many times while working with the Teen Titans has helped Nightwing understand the strengths and weaknesses of this dangerous enemy. In a sudden hand-to-hand battle where there is no preparation, Deathstroke almost certainly wins thanks to his overwhelming advantage. However, when given the opportunity to plan, choose the right terrain, and build a careful strategy, Nightwing can completely turn the situation around. With his sharp mind, ability to utilize the environment, and strong will, he is completely capable of putting Deathstroke on the back foot and winning a fierce confrontation. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thanks a lot.